What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 55 of our Madden 24 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. Take a look at those who have won some awards this year. Eagles are the Super Bowl champions. Somehow, James Bradberry is Super Bowl MVP. Kind of questionable play right there. Surprised it's not DeAndre, honestly. But Mahomes MVP, Sirianni Coach of the Year, Eckler Offensive Player of the Year, Jalen Carter Defensive Player of the Year, Aller is Offensive Rookie, and yeah, that guy was Defensive Rookie. There you go, Sirianni Coach of the Year. That's what you like to see there. Pacheco, AFC, defense goes Williams. Burden goes offensive. Johnson, so best QB is Mahomes, Pacheco. Josh Reynolds, surprisingly, best receiver. That's a strange one, actually. Quinn Williams, of course, best D lineman. Logan Wilson, best linebacker. Best DB goes to L'Jarius Sneed. Tucker is the best kicker. Now here in the NFC, Jake Elliott is the best kicker in the NFC. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles here, you got DeAndre there at number 8. Defensive Player of the Year, of course, goes to Jalen Carter, the man himself. You love to see that for Jalen. Keely Ringo's top 3. And there you go, Big Play Slay is top 10. And Nolan Smith is also top 10 as well. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Drew Aller. Eagles don't have anyone. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Harold Perkins, over Travis Hunter. That's brutal right there. Absolutely brutal. Brock Purdy wins Best QB in the NFC. Zach Wilson falls into 3rd place after missing the first 4 games of the season. Saquon's best running back. Swift is number 3 in the league right there. Best receiver goes to Cup. Alright. Let's see. Devontae Smith is going to be at number 7. He did miss like 4 games this season due to injury. So good to see him top 10. Big Landon Dickerson's number 1 offensive lineman in the NFC. Jackson Powers Johnson, number 2. That's awesome right there. Killer. Jalen Carter, best D lineman. Of course he is. Dude's an absolute unit out there. Nolan Smith is number 5. So that is good for him as well. And there you go. Hassan Reddick is number 8 in the league for the NFC at least. Danielle Hunter's number 1 in the league for best linebacker in NFC. Eagles got no one, unfortunately. Big Play Slays the best corner in the NFC, followed by Keely Ringo. All right, Antoine Winfield's number 5. So 3 top 5 defensive backs. There you go. 4 top 10. Those who retired: Keenan Allen, Marcus Peters, Derrick Henry, Derek Watt, Moses. I mean, lots of players right now. See, Matt Stafford and Aaron Donald both retire. All right, that's unfortunate right there. Tyron Smith retires. Big Play Slay, James Bradberry, and Big Fletcher Cox all retire. Zach Martin retires. That's brutal right there for the Cowboys. Let's see, Greg Zuerlein retires. Bobby Wagner retires. Taylor Lewan and Russell Wilson both retire with the Broncos. Let's see, Kyle Fuller, he's going to hang it up. Justin Pugh. All right, so just taking a look at those who have retired here. You know, a lot of veteran players, a lot of guys who, you know, it makes sense why they retired. You know, Cordell Patterson, you know, Jordan Atkins right there, the tight end. You know, Jacoby Brissett, Robert Quinn, 15 years in the league. So yeah, good for these guys. Good for these guys that had, you know, a lot of time in the league. You know, some players that, you know, they kind of have, you know, they have some contracts to offer. Lane gonna offer him a 2-year deal, best right tackle in the league. Gonna bring him back for the long term here. He's gonna retire an Eagle. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer as a Philadelphia Eagle. There's no replacing Lane Johnson. Nolan Smith, gotta take that 5th-year option. There's no way around it. We're taking the 5th-year option for Nolan Smith. Same thing with Jalen Carter. Gotta take his 5th-year option as well, because why wouldn't we? Stetson Bennett, we're gonna bring him back on a 2-year deal, 2-year, $1.4 million deal. So a player-friendly deal right there for the 29-year-old Stetson Bennett. You know, he's going to win like 3 Super Bowls. He's not going to play in any of them. He's just going to be a backup. Eli Ricks, I like him as a good depth piece, 70 overall. So kind of guy you can plug and play him if he gets hurt. You know, if someone gets hurt, you know, I don't feel bad about having Eli Ricks out there. You know, am I going to start him? Probably not, but he's a good special teamer. Good guy to, you know, plug and play if, you know, someone goes down for a game. You know, Travis Kelce, that's an intriguing free agent target right there. But honestly, I don't really see us having a real need for a tight end right there, especially that we do have Dallas Goedert, and we do seem to struggle to get Dallas Goedert involved in the offense from time to time. So I think bringing in a player like Travis Kelce, cool would it be? It would be cool, definitely, to bring in another Kelce. You have Jason, you have Travis. I think that would be absolutely awesome to bring both those guys in. But I guess to have both those guys play for your team. But yeah, I don't see that happening. Honestly, I really don't see that happening. John Mechie, Tyler Higbee, a lot of names here. Your Woods, Terrell Edmonds, former Eagle, right there. OBJ, Laviska Shenault. All right, so there are some names here. Not a lot of names. The one name we are interested in is going after is Ezekiel Elliott, 31-year-old running back here. Going to bring him in to kind of be our power back, fullback kind of player. We've been running, every time we have fullback run, it's usually like Grant Calcaterra. But, we're not going to have a tight end too. Howie Big Pimpin Roseman, though, he's not done. He's going to make a big trade here. He's going to trade Jalen Hurts for a 2025 first round, 2026 first round and third round, a 2027 first and a fourth round. He's also going to trade Zach Wilson to the Raiders for a 2026 second and a 2027 first round. So trading both starting quarterbacks for a combined 3 first round draft picks, a second, a third, and a fourth. Okay, Howie Big Pimpin Roseman, he's making some moves right now. What are we gonna do in the draft? Let's be honest, there is a free agent target. I guess not a free agent target. There is a draft prospect that I definitely think a lot of football fans would be excited to have on their team. And the fact that Howie goes, you know what? We have an expensive team. We're going to be paying Jalen Carter soon. We're going to be paying Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith. We're going to be paying all of these guys very soon. And we need to save money one place or another. And if we're going to have to save at the quarterback, then we're going to have to save at the quarterback and bring in a rookie quarterback to put him on a rookie deal. So we kind of have that cap buffer for the next 5 seasons. That's what we're thinking right now. The Super Bowl window for most teams is when your quarterback is unfortunately on a very inexpensive deal. That's just how the NFL seems to work. Bringing in a 31-year-old Zeke to be your power back out of Ohio State, cool, we can get that done right there. We can float, that $5 million total dollars right there between his salary and his bonus. Now, here's what's going to get interesting here in the draft. First overall pick, Archie Manning, top 5 pick in the league. There you go, 6'4" out of Texas A&M. It's not Texas A&M, it's just Texas. So, there you go, strong arm quarterback. The second pick here, the Dolphins. We were trying to go with the Dolphins, but they somehow did not have the first pick. They had second pick. But they're also interested in trading for Jalen Hurts. Now, we're moving through here. A lot of interesting players getting taken by different teams. So, the Ravens, they're on the clock. They take a defensive end. Buccaneers take an outside linebacker here. Okay. We have a right tackle out of Washington trying to protect, I'm not sure who their quarterback is. They're trying to protect their quarterback. A safety is going to go to Dallas. I think they still have Dak Prescott, so it's a bold move to go safety when your starting quarterback's like a 72 overall. Cook the second. Peter Woods, defensive tackle, going to go to Chicago. Going to take corner out of Notre Dame for the Bengals. Okay. Take a tight end for the Browns. All right, tight end there. Defensive tackle for the Falcons. Surprised they didn't go quarterback there, to be honest. A halfback replacing Derrick Henry for the Titans. All right, I see that. Defensive tackle going to replace Aaron Donald for the Rams. They're taking a quarterback, Dante Moore, out of Oregon. All right. Dante Moore, defensive tackle, is going to go to the Chargers. Don't really think they need a defensive tackle, but I don't really know what they need. Defensive end's going to go to the Colts right there. All right, that's fine. Raiders going to be taking a defensive end, I believe that's who that is. Another defensive end right here for, that might be an offensive lineman, Lowry. Offensive lineman for the Giants here, Zach Rice, trying to boost up that offensive line. A safety going to go to the Seahawks. Not too shabby there. A tackle is going to go to the Niners because their offensive line is hot garbage. Another tackle is going to go to the Patriots. Okay. Joseph Roseman. Defensive end is going to go to the Detroit Lions. Not too shabby there. I mean, the Eagles, they do have 2 first-round picks here in this draft. They did not have to give up one of their first-round picks to trade Jalen Hurts for the first overall pick. You know, it was like first overall pick, first rounder next year. So, the Eagles, they made up fairly well. I mean, I think with losing Big Play Slay and James Bradbury in the same offseason, I think it's one of those things where it's a no-doubter. They're going corner here. Des Ricks right here, 21-year-old out of Alabama. Top fit's going to be to the Bears, Lions, and the Eagles. The Eagles will be taking him here. So he's a hidden dev there, Des Ricks. You know, and our second round pick, we're going center Carson Hinsman. Good old Carson Hinsman there. He is a normal dev center. Tight end Cameron Pimpin, gonna be our third round pick. So good old Cameron Pimpin. No, we had 2 second round picks. We had 2 second rounds. So our second round is gonna be Cameron Pimpin, and then our third round pick should be the next one. Yeah, outside linebacker David Bailey. That's going to be our third round pick there. David Bailey, normal dev, 83 speed, he's kind of an athlete. Out of Stanford, not the worst picks right now, but I don't know. So we have Arch Manning in the first round, as well as Des Ricks. Second round went to Hinsman. We actually had 2 third round picks, not 2 seconds. I thought we had 2 second round picks. Pittman, you know, Hinsman are going to be our, I guess Pittman and the other guy is going to be our 2 third round picks, but overall wise, not too shabby. A lot of decent overall players, but feel free to stop, pause, slow down, you know, to see what team your favorite person picked. You know, see how that went out for them. I don't really know of any. I didn't see anything super crazy. You know, I didn't see any teams drafted a quarterback last year and they went and drafted a quarterback this year. I didn't see any of that. So that's kind of a good thing right there, honestly. But who knows with how this game goes? You know, there's probably some team that drafted, you know, 1 player last year, a right tackle, you know, 80 overall, and then they drafted like an 80 overall right tackle this year. But they're not going to move one to left and keep one at right. They're going to keep them both at right tackle, and one's just not going to play. Because that's how Madden logic works. It is, I don't know, it's not the smartest. You see right here, pretty consistently, it's a 70 overall in round number 6. So, I guess the overalls have been pretty consistent. There's no one who's really gotten hosed on a draft pick. It seems like I wasn't really paying. Ooh, there's a couple around the 70s right there in the 7th round. I mean, of course, you got a couple late round gems, but no one, it seemed like, got super hosed. No early picks got like a 58 overall. But take a look at our team right here. We got a lot of who I could have sworn was a superstar left tackle. It's strange that he's a star. I definitely could have sworn he was a superstar. We got Arch Manning starting QB there. You know, you got DeAndre Swift. Great team. Now take a look here at the defense. Defense looking looking like it's got a few holes in it. You know, Antoine Winfield. You got Sidney Brown. Linebacker core looks legit. Defensive line looks legit. And I mean, I think cornerback might be a little suspect this year. But special teams, of course, is an absolute unit back there. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, that like button, comment down below, text on YouTube though. Peace out, rock on, stay super classy. We'll catch you on the next episode here of our Madden 24 franchise mode on the